What's up, YouTube? Tim Moose here. Now, 2024, Sony released lots of really interesting Warner Brothers films. Warner Brothers, not everything Warner Brothers put out this year was the best. Joker Fully the Oaks. But they still done some pretty decent stuff. Now, of course, I'm a little critical of Warner Brothers after the whole Coyote vs. Acme debacle, or how they bought Clint Eastwood's Journey Number 2. But that aside, they've still done some pretty decent stuff this year. So here are my official top 10 favorite Warner Brothers movies of 2024. Alright, number 10 is Sweethearts. Now you're probably wondering, wait, what's Sweethearts? Did that come in theaters? Technically, it did come out, but mostly went straight to Max, which obviously is owned by Warner Brothers, so it's pretty much a Warner Brothers company here. Now, Sweethearts is a really nice little a really nice little comedy about two college freshmen who make a pact to break up with their high school sweethearts over Thanksgiving break. And Sweethearts is a really nice little film. Of course, Kerner Shipka was pretty good. Nico Hiraga. It even felt like a modern, a new take of When Harry Met Sally. They got a little bit of a When Harry Met Sally vibe at times, which funny there is a When Harry Met Sally reference in this. Uh, But yeah, this is a really nice little film if you guys haven't seen that. Alright, number 9 is Turtles All the Way Down. Another film that went straight to Max. And this stars Isabel Merced, who by the way is having a better year, following Madam Web. With this, Alan Romulus, fingers crossed, Superman is great next year. And obviously she's in Last of Us Season 2, so there's that. But Turtles All the Way Down was based on a book by John Green, who also wrote the books for The Fault in Our Stars and Paper Towns, which both got turned into features. And it's where Isabel Merced plays Asa, who's trying to be a good daughter and a good friend and a good student. And she, of course, reconnects with Davis, her childhood crush, and confronts her with fundamental questions about her potential for love, happiness, friendship, and all. And I thought she was really solid in this. The kid from Ginny and Georgia, the one who plays the love interest in that, I forgot the actor's name, but he's pretty good in this too. Cree from And Just Like That fame was pretty good in this as well. Really decent little charming film, worth giving a go. Alright. Number 8 is The Watchers. Now this might not be popular to some folks, but I actually thought The Watchers was pretty decent. Dakota Fanning was pretty good. Of course, the directorial debut by M. Night Shyamalan's daughter. I know she did a good job with this. Lots of creepy stuff throughout. I thought it was a really nice little horror film worth giving a go. It's not gonna be in my top 10 favorite horror films of the year. Definitely not. But it is well worth a watch. Alright, number 7. Speaking of the Shyamalan, number 7 is another Shyamalan film, and that is obviously Papa Shyamalan, and that is Trap, directed by M. Night Shyamalan. Now, again, Trap didn't really get, too much love or anything like that, but I still quite so hardly enjoyed Trap. Definitely had lots of fun. It was definitely pretty fun to watch. Josh Hartnett as a serial killer was perfect. I still so much want to see more stories about this serial killer. I would love to see maybe a backstory featuring this character sometime. I what went through, what he was like before the whole concert situation. I hope M Night somehow I don't know, either maybe makes a series out of this for Max or whatever, because I wouldn't mind seeing more stuff in this Trap universe. Of course, you also had Emma Shumwell's other daughter, who played the singer in this. She was pretty good. Really fun little film, in my opinion. All right, number 6. Of course, the film that now I should just check this one out. The film that Warner Bros. Pretty much bought badly, Jared number 2. Again, this movie, didn't really have much of a release. It just went to limited release in November. They didn't even bar giving this a wide release despite the good reviews. And of course, they dumped it on Max this past week. And man, why did Warner Bros. Do that is beyond me, because this movie is excellent. Lots of crazy twists around. Really make you feel like you're back. Really brings you back to like those '90s genre type films, like A Few Good Men or A Time to Kill, and all. Nicholas Hoult was great in this. Tony Collette, uh, J.K. Simmons. You have some great cast members in this. And Clint Eastwood obviously has a great relationship with Warner Brothers, but you know what? After this, I'll be surprised if Clint Eastwood decides to make another film. I'll be surprised if he goes back to Warner Brothers because after you messed him over, yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if he takes the Christopher Nolan route. But I don't know. Number five is of course a documentary, and that is Super Slash Man, the Christopher Reeve story. This was an excellent documentary. Of course, this is also in my top 10 favorite documentaries of the year as well. Really showcase on who Christopher Reeve was, his life, his career. It showcased his relationship with Robin Williams. I mean, though, it's crazy to believe how good of a friendship those two had. And you also there was also a really touching moment at Christopher Reeve's funeral and with Robin Williams, with of course Robin Williams speaking at his funeral, which that. And there was also like a scene where Glenn Close was mentioning how like if Christopher was alive, she thinks Robin would have been. Which that really was a gut punch as well. I mean, if you guys have not really seen Super Slash Max, it's on Max. Do yourself a favor, go watch it. You're definitely gonna need some tissues while you watch that too. All right, number four, I'm of course going with Beetlejuice. Beetlejuice. Beetlejuice is a really decent sequel. It could have easily just been a one shot sequel and like just came away and that's it. It made tons of money, by the way. But the sequel was a lot of fun. Michael Keaton back as Beatrice was great. I adore Jenna Ortega. William Dafoe was great. I like the Bob character. I mean, so much about the sequel was a lot of fun. And whether we get a third one, that has to wait and see. But I'll be down for another one. All right, number three is Furiosa, a Mad Max saga. Uh, Now, this movie sadly flopped at the box office, but I still so highly enjoy it. It was still a lot of fun. Anna Taylor Joy was great. Chris Hemsworth was terrific. George Miller like pretty much made this world perfectly here, and it's a really decent Mad Max film. Who knows if we're ever gonna get more Mad Max movies in the future, but that's what I say. All right, number two is God X Kong: A New Empire. I had so much fun with this one. The fights in this was cool. The visuals was great. Lot like it was just so entertaining, and I'm so glad Warner Brothers decided to give us another one. Obviously, we probably gonna have to wait till 2027 for the next one, but hey, more kaiju's is always given. Like more Godzilla, more Kong, why not? And my number one favorite Warner Bros. Film of the year is none other than Dune Part Two. Obviously, we got the third one coming out in 2026 or probably 27. I don't know, but I can't wait for more Dune. And Dune Part Two is just as good. The performances by Timothy Chalamet's great. Austin Butler's terrific. It's really entertaining. Great visuals. I mean, definitely go check out Dune Part Two. And Warner Bros. Making this is really cool. Anyway, that's pretty much it there. Here is my quick rundown. 10 Sweethearts, 9 Turtles Away Down, 8 The Watchers, 7 Trap, 6 Juror Number 2, 5 Super Slash Man, the Christopher Reeve story, 4 Beetlejuice, 3 Furiosa, 2 Godzilla X Kong, and number 1 Dune Part 2. Now there's other Warner Brothers movies that came out this year too. Let me see. Warner Brothers. Cotto Lake, uh, if you guys live in the UK, Challenger is technically Warner Brothers, but if you like live overseas and stuff, it's definitely not Horizon. I guess Twisters, but that's more Universal. So, but yeah, not really a lot of Warner Brothers. Like obviously, definitely not Joker Full ADR. That's on a different list. Uh, I think Warner Bros. 2025 is gonna be even better. Obviously, that I'll get you a separate video, but let me let you guys. What are some of your favorite Warner Bros. Movies of 2024? Drop comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that bell for more notification. This is Timmy.